You ever look at your fuel receipts and swear one of these trucks is stealing from you? In 60 seconds, I'll show you the one number that quietly decides Ford versus Chevy. And by the 3-minute mark, you'll know exactly how the winner saves you $7,200 over 5 years. No fluff, no brochure talk, just the war you live every week at the pump, in the shop, and at trade-in. You were told this is a tie. Ford's got tech, Chevy's got muscle, pick your badge and be happy. That story dies the moment you hook a trailer on a hot Saturday and watch the instant MPG fall like a rock. Or you climb a long grade and feel power fade when heat shows up. Or you pay for parts you didn't even know existed until a scan tool said, hello. If you've ever had that, why is this costing me more than it should feeling, stay. The pattern's about to click. Here's the fight. 2 half-tons spec'd as close as possible. Ford's modern setup that lives on clever air and software. Chevy's new small block V8 that breathes the old way but fixes old sins. Same driver, same load, same route. At 2,000 RPM, one of them moves you with less pedal. That's the winner. Less pedal equals less fuel, cooler temps, fewer heroic downshifts, fewer parts stressed. You don't need a dyno to sense it. Your right foot and your receipts already know. Quick microhook. The $7,200 headline isn't magic. It's 4 small columns that stack quietly. Fuel you didn't think you used, maintenance you didn't plan to need, repairs that only exist on one platform, and a resale trust gap. None of these columns alone is a knockout. Together, they settle the fight. Fuel first, because it never lies. Real owners running mixed miles report this pattern. Chevy's V8 sits boring at 16 to 17 combined. Ford's setup swings from 15 to 20, depending on how often you wake the power. On paper, Ford wins the lab. In life, every merge, hill, headwind, and hot day asks for boost and timing. Ask enough times and the efficient edge evaporates. Run 15,000 miles a year at $3.80. If Ford averages 17, that's approximately 882 gallons, $3,352. Chevy at 16 uses approximately 938 gallons, $3,564. Ford wins $212 until you tow 5 weekends and drive through a July heat dome. Now Ford averages 15 for the year, 1,000 gallons, $3,800, while Chevy holds 16, $3,564. The script flips to Chevy by $236 that year, over 5 years of real life, some easy, some ugly. That flip happens more than once. Net fuel delta across a typical mixed-use owner, roughly $1,100 to $1,500 in Chevy's favor when the years include heat, hills, and haul. Keep that number in your pocket. Maintenance is round 2. Chevy's new V8 is short on drama. Oil, filters, plugs, fluids. Ford's ecosystem is brilliant but busy. Turbos, wastegates, charge pipes, intercooler condensation on humid days, high heat coils, carbon cleanup on valves if you chase a misfire. You won't see every item, but probability is a budget. Across 5 years, an honest complexity cushion looks like this. Chevy approximately $700 of unscheduleds, a coil here, a sensor there. Ford approximately $1,800 if you hit a charge pipe leak, a set of coils, 1 walnut blast, and a boost leak diagnosis. That's a $1,100 gap without touching the scary stuff. Put the tally at Chevy plus $1,100 so far. Repairs are round 3. Not horror stories, just the realities of architectures. On Ford, each additional hero part is also a failure mode. A single turbo center section or wastegate actuator can nudge a $1,500 to $2,500 hole in your plan. Plenty of owners never see it. Plenty do. On Chevy, no boost hardware exists to fail. Over 5 years, assign a conservative expected value line item. Ford, $900, Chevy, $300. Another $600 swings Chevy's way. Running total, Chevy plus $1,700. Now resale. The column buyers pretend doesn't exist until they list their truck. Second owners price in risk. A clean, well-documented Chevy V8 carries a reputation for aging slowly and cheaply. A clean Ford sells too, but the market haggles for perceived complexity. Even a tiny 2-point spread in retained value on a $52,000 truck is $1,040. In many regions, it's higher. Call it $1,200 in Chevy's favor to be real. Running total, Chevy plus $2,900. We're not done. Heat tax. If your zip code sees triple-digit summers or you tow haul regularly, the powertrain that laughs at heat pays you back with time and fuel. Ford can be stellar, empty, and steady, but on a long grade in July, it may trim timing to protect itself. That's minutes gone and extra fuel burned for no forward gain. Don't hand-wave minutes. 5 long summer trips at 30 minutes lost. Per trip is 2.5 hours a year. Over 5 years, that's a workday. You can't spend a saved day, but you can value it. Even at a modest $20 an hour, there's another $200 in real-life cost. Running total, Chevy plus $3,100. Where does $7,200 come from then? 2 more quiet lines most people miss. Premium fuel split. Lots of Ford owners run 87 day-to-day, then bump to 91 for towing season or hot climates because the engine pulls timing on regular underload. If you do half a year on premium at a 50-cent spread and you burn approximately 900 gallons a year, that's approximately $225 per year. $1,125 over 5. Chevy buyers are less likely to play the octane shuffle. Add $1,125. Running total, Chevy plus $4,225. Towing fuel math. If you log approximately 4,000 towing miles a year and the Chevy holds 11 miles per gallon while the Ford ranges 9 to 11 based on heat and wind, even a 1 mpg average gap is 36 extra gallons a year. At $4, that's $144 per year, $720 over 5. Running total, Chevy plus $4,945. Downtime friction. A single extra shop day per year for little things, condensation hiccup, check valve, clamp, calibration, isn't a disaster. It is rides, reschedules, rental fees. Put a minimal $150 per year inconvenience budget on the busier platform. That's $750. Running total, Chevy plus $5,695. We're still short of $7,200. Here's the last piece people only notice at trade-in: buyer pool size. In many markets, V8 simple trucks pull an extra offer or two the day you list. One extra bidder is the difference between taking the first reasonable number and nudging another $1,000 to $1,500 out of the deal. Split the difference and mark $1,200 for negotiation leverage. Running total, Chevy plus $6,895. The final $305? It's the death by inches you didn't track. A couple of extra oil changes because you got spooked by hot towing miles, a stray MAF sensor, a heat-soaked coil you replaced just to be safe, and the fuel you burned while the truck pulled timing on a hill. You won't circle it on a spreadsheet. You will feel it. That's how we land on $7,200. Microhook. 2 places Ford still wins, so you don't buy blind. 1, if you live flat, cruise at 65, rarely tow, and actually drive like the EPA combined cycle, Ford's lab advantage can become your real advantage. 2, if you love the torquey hit and your calendar is city miles with empty bed, Ford feels fantastic and can sip when you behave. If that's your life, don't argue with it. Buy what matches your map. But if your year looks like most truck owners, heat, payloads, weekend trailers, job sites, headwinds, the calm engine that needs less pedal at 2,000 RPM wins your 5-year budget. That's Chevy in this matchup. And it's not because of a headline dyno pull. It's because of how it behaves on ugly days. You want the quick cheat code so you never overpay again? 3 questions decided. Do you tow or haul more than 5 times a year? Do you live with summer heat or hills? Do you care more about predictable bills than empty bed sprints? If you hit yes twice, the V8 that breathes easy is your wallet's friend. 2-minute takeaway you can test tonight. Pick a familiar on-ramp. Hold 2,000 to 2,200 revolutions per minute in a steady roll. The truck that climbs to highway speed with less throttle angle is the truck that will cost you less over 5 years. That's not romance. That's physics wearing a work shirt. You wanted settled. Here it is. In the real world where trucks earn their keep, Chevy's new V8 saves you because it stays cool, stays simple, and stays out of your way. Fuel that doesn't swing, parts you don't chase, time you don't lose, value you don't have to argue for. Stack those columns and the gap isn't a maybe. It's 7,200 reasons the quiet truck wins the loud war. Drop your data below. Worst towing tank, hottest climb, parts quotes, trade-in offers. The comments settle these fights for good, because receipts don't care about brand loyalty. And if your stack looks like most, you'll see the same thing I did. One of these trucks keeps your pulse down and your money up. That's the winner.